of October. So this is progress.
Yep.
Are you happy the way it came out?
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Really proud of it. We put a lot of work into it. A lot of years in the works to get to this point to record our first record. So we're really excited about it. Really proud of it.
Okay, why should people buy it instead of like downloading it?
I think the artwork turned out really great. Like I'm pretty proud of the way that turned out. My friend West and myself, like we kind of worked through the artwork, and you know, I'm old school. Like I love getting the hard copies. So if you're into artwork and into the hard copy, like you should definitely get that.
I just know now Google, all you have to do is type the band's name, the album.
Yeah.
And you got it. But I know times are tough with the economy. You guys support the arts. That's cool. You have some special guests on it.
Mm-hmm.
You have Adam from Taking Back Sunday and Anthony from Bayside.
Yeah.
So how'd you collaborate with those guys and get them on the CD?
Well, Anthony actually is managing our band right now, and we're really good friends. So that was kind of a no-brainer for us. Like we really wanted him to be a part of it, and especially the song that he sings on "So This Is Progress." Just has a lot of meaning, like to have him on there. So that was really cool. And then Adam was kind of a surprise for us. Like we were really excited. Obviously, it's one of our favorite bands. And one of our producers, George, grew up with those guys, and kind of just introduced us and the guys. Adam was really into our stuff, and long story short, like we kind of just passively asked him, hey, would you want to sing on a song? And like he was really into it. So the rest is history. He sings on the song "Where the Heart Is" on our record. So.
And it's a must check out, both of them. Actually, the whole CD. It's badass.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of managers, how'd you come to like get Anthony? You all know from Bayside, and you have Nate.
Yeah.
He used to play in the Boss Tones.
Yeah, we're really fortunate. We're really happy about where things are at for us right now. Anthony actually just found us on MySpace, which is the classic awkward thing.
Yeah.
But he's just a really hardworking guy that's always like pursuing music, and like he's just super passionate about music. So I think the story was he was on tour and just in between cities, and was just on the internet and found our band, and like I guess kind of took some interest in it and sent us a message, and we got the message, and we were kind of skeptical. We were like, is this really him? Like, is this somebody playing a joke on us? So we wrote back, and we basically just started having conversations, and he invited us up to New York on his time off about a year and a half ago. We just things just clicked instantly. Like we became really good friends. Like he helped us produce some demos, and then we got talking about management. And, it's been a great relationship ever since.
That's awesome. How was it touring with him? I mean, like you're touring with your manager. You guys are on tour with Bayside.
It's cool. It's not as weird as maybe you would think. It's not like a father, like a parent, like looking down at you. It's more like just friends, and like if anything, like a big brother. Like we're not super veterans on the road or anything. We've only been touring for about a year, so it's great to have him, and even the guys in the band are like great. Like just kind of helping us, like keep an eye out, things to watch for, to look out for, and what to expect. And it's just great to have somebody that's ahead of you, like giving back to you.
And you guys are on Doghouse Records.
Yep.
Popular label you guys all know about. Like, how would you guys, decide them as your home for right now, at least?
Yeah. Well, in the last year or so, like is when we kind of really started like looking for labels and looking to like try to find somebody to support us to put a record out. And Doghouse, we met them probably over a year ago, and like just began a relationship with them, and kind of got to know them. They got to know us. They came to some of our shows, and they were interested, and we were interested, and we basically chose them because they're, like you said, like they're well known, like they're big enough, like they have the power to get your band, and your work out there, but at the same time they're small enough to where they focus on their artists, and we just felt super safe with them, like not, whereas like maybe a bigger label, it might be a little bit easier to get lost in the shuffle just because there's a million bands out there. So we just felt really safe, and they have a hard-working staff, like they've been amazing so far.
Okay, with touring right now, like this is pretty much one of your biggest tours right now. Has it been like straining on you guys?
Not really. The hardest part is just like the driving and stuff. Like it's been a great time. The shows, like all the shows have been awesome. Meeting a ton of new people and selling our records. The hardest part, like I'm fighting a cold. Like you don't sleep much and you get sick. So and you miss people back home. But this is a great time at the same time.
Airborne and Honey Drops.
Yep, we know those quite well.
Yeah, because I met a couple of bands that have been touring this year, and they pretty much did one tour across the U.S. and they decided to call it quits. Do you guys see that happening with you guys?
I don't think so. I think that we're a little bit older than like your normal bands that are just starting out. Like we're in our 20s, and like we want to be really intentional about touring. Like we don't think, I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford to be out like 12 months a year like some bands do. But like we're gonna do our best to stay on the road and like keep promoting our records, and like do things that make sense for our band. Like not set out on a headlining tour like after this tour. But like just kind of it's a slow build. And you got to kind of take what you can get and just keep moving. And as long as you're moving, you're gonna make progress.
And the buzz is already on you guys. I mean, it has. Your fans have already hit. Like, you check out MySpace, Pure Volume, you guys already have fan pages started. So you guys know what's up with the status. Halloween's coming up. You guys are going to be in Houston.
Yeah.
Is there any surprises? You guys going to get dressed up or anything?
I think something will happen. We haven't really decided, but we're, there's enough talk going around this tour that, I'm sure something will happen. Something crazy.
I know if you guys are in Houston, skip trick-or-treating. Go see this tour, Bayside, the status, the matches. Awesome tour. All right, we want to thank you because they're going on stage in a couple minutes. So be sure you check out the status. Go pick up the record. All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.